Breaking news from London. Angela Rayner, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, has just resigned. The scandal is a stamp duty tax violation, and the impact is a political earthquake inside Labour's government. This is not just one minister's fall. It could reshape Britain's political future and even threaten Prime Minister Keir Starmer's leadership. Stay with True Talk, because what we're seeing is more than a resignation. It's the start of a credibility crisis that could spiral out of control. According to The Guardian, Rayner stepped down after reports revealed unpaid stamp duty on a property transaction. Under the UK's ministerial code, any breach of financial transparency is considered a serious violation. Rayner's resignation comes only months after Labour's historic landslide election victory, a victory built on promises of honesty, integrity, and a fresh start after years of Conservative scandals. Now, that promise is collapsing in record time. Angela Rayner is not just another politician. Born into a working-class family in Stockport, she left school at 16, worked as a care assistant, and rose through the Labour ranks. Her story was seen as proof that politics could finally represent ordinary people. That's why her fall is so damaging. For many, Rayner symbolized the new face of Labour, and for her to be brought down by something as basic as tax irregularities feels like betrayal. This isn't just about one resignation. It's about Labour losing one of its strongest connections to the people. If you find this analysis valuable, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to True Talk so you never miss our updates on breaking political news. Inside the Labour Party, the knives are already out. Critics say Rayner's resignation exposes hypocrisy, that a government which claimed the moral high ground is now sinking into the same swamp of scandals it once condemned. The Conservative opposition is sharpening its attack, and the Wall Street Journal reports that Tory leaders are demanding deeper investigations, even hinting that Prime Minister Starmer himself could face questions, because this crisis in London is just heating up. On the streets, public trust in Labour was already fragile. After years of austerity, Brexit turmoil, and broken promises, voters hoped Labour would finally bring stability. Now they are asking, is this really the change we voted for? The financial world is watching too, because London remains one of the world's most important financial hubs. A credibility crisis inside the government could rattle investor confidence, weaken the pound, and complicate Britain's negotiations with Europe and the United States. This is not just domestic politics. The ripple effects could go global. There are several possible scenarios. Starmer could reshuffle quickly, appoint new ministers, close the scandal, and hope the public moves on. But an internal revolt is also possible, with some Labour MPs already whispering about leadership challenges. If Starmer looks weak, his own party could turn on him. And in the worst case, if the crisis deepens, Britain could be forced into an early election, throwing the country back into chaos. History shows how quickly a scandal can destroy governments, and analysts compare this to the Profumo affair in the 1960s or the expenses scandal in 2009, both moments that shattered trust and reshaped British politics. Could this be Labour's Watergate moment? Angela Rayner's resignation may look like a single scandal, but in reality it's the first crack in a government that promised to rebuild trust. The deeper question is this: can Keir Starmer survive the storm, or will this be remembered as the beginning of Labour's downfall? Comment your thoughts below. Do you think Labour can recover, or is this the start of another collapse in UK politics? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to True Talk for more breaking news and global analysis.